going. Hopefully, let's see how many viewers we got tuned in already. I went live, kind of started up the starting soon. But let's see. It looks like we got 7 viewers. Says the Tiger Indian game is great. Hey, guys watching this game. What's up, Henry? How's it going? Let me know if anybody has any issues with the stream. We should not. Everything seems to be working good. See the screen's going live over there. But welcome to the Second City Live podcast, episode 2. All right. So we got consistency going. Today we actually have one of the players, as I hinted. We have Roberto Lopez.
God, man, you're the only one using my government name for real.
We got Bobby Lopez. He is a catcher and an outfielder. He plays with the Illinois Nationals. He plays in Washington Park with the Braves.
Yep.
And then in Burbank, he plays with the Hitmen.
Yes, sir, man.
You know, so welcome to the show, bro.
Man, thank you for having me. Honestly.
So, dude, are you excited? Are you nervous?
I
hope you're not nervous.
I'm not nervous, man. I'm ready to.
You're ready to go.
Ready to talk
All right. So, that being said, I always like to, tell the people, because not everybody knows you. I know you because I was on the Nats, right? So right. I know you a little bit about you, but not everybody knows. So tell us a little bit about you. How'd you get into baseball? Do you play any other sports, bro?
Oh man, so growing up, I did, like 8 years old, I was in baseball, t-ball. That's where I met JR, the coach of the Royals.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was like my first coach up until last year.
I forget you're a youngin'. I forget you're like
yeah, dude.
You're old enough to be my little brother, man.
Literally, I get confused from like young and old, but yeah, I've been with him for a long time, and up until like 7th grade, I did wrestling. So wrestling stuck with me until like my senior year of high school.
No way.
Yeah, and then football too, like here and there. Like I was off and on with it. So like you can count like a 3-sport.
Okay.
But like really the ones I just took serious was like wrestling and baseball a lot.
Dude, where'd you go to high school?
Kennedy. Well, I went 2 years, freshman and senior year at Kennedy, and then Morton for sophomore and junior year.
Okay. Did you do so? And you did wrestling at both?
Yeah,
dude. Morton's wrestling team is up there because I had people from there. I know people at least back in my day. I mean, I graduated in 2008 from Gage.
Okay,
and even back then we knew Morton had.
You guys were like in the same conference, or?
How did we end up coming across them? I think we just played them either in tournaments.
Tournaments?
Yeah,
okay.
That we ran across them. I actually had going back to my grammar school days. Yeah. I played basketball in a little league basketball team at Morton.
At Morton?
Yeah, okay. And I knew that their teams were like phenomenal.
I'm honestly surprised because, man, their division is tough. Dude. They're like in the West Suburban Gold.
Yeah, don't they play against like Proviso and?
Man, no, you got like LT, Riverside, Brookfield,
yeah,
Downers Grove South,
all those schools,
like North, all those prestigious schools, and that was like honestly like my biggest wake up call going from like CPS to like a district school, was like, all right, like schools are bigger, don't get me wrong, but the competition is like wow, oh my god, like you can just tell,
Yeah.
Like CPS schools has their powerhouses, like Simeon, Morgan Park, and up north like Lane Tech and Lakeview. But once you go to the burbs, it's like, hey, it's a different game, dude.
It's hit or miss. It depends on how. Every school you're gonna have a star every now and then,
of course.
And then you have to have a coach that's dedicated to do that because it's at least in CPS. I don't even know if they get paid. I don't think they get paid. I think most of them are like teacher coaches.
No, that's a good question. I think they do though. I think they get like a little bonus at the beginning of the year. And I think that's about it.
Maybe.
But I mean that's from what I know because I was like kind of close to my coach. They just get a bonus every year, and that's just from them coaching or.
So did you ever make it? How far did you make it in wrestling in any of their tournaments?
Super sectionals. I mean, sectionals, I lost in the semifinals.
Okay.
So I was an alternate for state.
Okay.
But I was like in the toughest weight class, like at 132. So I was scrawny, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just, my weight was just up there because of my height. And there was guys like half my height, just like built like pit bulls, dude. So I used to be like, dude, there's no way you're 132. Like, who's weighing you, dude? Like, I'm talking about dudes like swole, man. Are
you just bulking? Are you just it's all water weight?
Yeah, right.
Before the
like,
weigh
bro,
in?
like, did you check him? Like, do a 2 pound allowance or something? But Man, bro, it was good. I mean, like after my sophomore year, being in that conference first, I got a taste of like getting my ass kicked and what it really feels like to wrestle in these real tournaments. So then the next year, I really did good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had a winning record. So
Awesome.
yeah, it was cool. I mean, the coaches were cool. There's like a lot of resources, dude. There was a physical trainer there, get taped up. It was just incredible. Like the
That's
facilities, yeah, facilities was like just great.
I know
Dude.
their fields for like football, their gyms for basketball, like huge. I
Oh,
mean, like
dude,
when
bro.
I've seen that was probably my first year as a kid, where I'm like, man, like my gym's like small, old, beat
Oh,
up.
hey,
And you go to
I feel you.
these suburbs and just see like these, I guess, yeah, you said district schools, and they're just huge.
Like you're flabbergasted, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
like
telling
damn,
you,
like
bro. Like it's
what am
big,
I doing wrong?
bro. It's big, bro. Like I said, it's more so of just like having those resources there, like for you, Like the wrestling room was in the basement. Like the way to get there was like a little fishy, but you go there, dude. It's huge, bro. Like huge, just straight mats. Like there's no like hardwood floor, no, there's straight mats. Like it's incredible. It's like a bouncy house, but like
Mm.
it's straight mats. It's like a best wrestler dream. They got pull up bars in there. You got the weight room like just right across the other room.
So how'd you
Super
end up going
huge.
from Kennedy to Morin? What
Uh,
was that? Why?
so I lived in the city on 47, and my parents sent me to my grandma's house up in
Okay.
Burn for like 2 years. So I went there and like I liked it and I didn't like because I didn't really like mingle with nobody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody already had their own group and shit,
Yeah.
which I wasn't really like outgoing like that, but like I could already tell like all right, you go people have their group and shit. So
Yeah.
I only left because I was like, well, I'm not gonna sit here and just graduate with people like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I had teammates, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But like it wasn't really nothing like going out with them or like like texting them every day or playing with the game on them. So as I was too at Kennedy,
Mm-hmm.
so I just transferred back. Honestly,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but so let me hit you with this question. From if given you transfer back to Kennedy for those reasons, how many of your friends from Kennedy from back then do you still talk to now? I mean you're not that old because how old are you?
20. I'm gonna be 24 in
Turn 24,
December.
so you're not
Yeah.
that old.
Nah.
So I would hope. Do you still keep in contact with all those friends or not?
Oh, that's
So that's everybody that's in the Braves.
Yeah.
Interest.
Dude,
Okay. Okay.
dude, like majority of them, honestly. Like, so out of my class, like specifically my graduation class, probably like one, maybe two. I'll see a couple here and there, like if they come to our games or like at the bar or something that we go to. But like yeah, just like one or two I really talk to on the religious. Other
Okay.
than that, like nobody from high school I've ever seen or talked to,
Yeah. So
which
no,
is normal for
yeah.
me.
Surprisingly, see, I think it's not. Okay, yes, I do think it's normal, but I think a lot of the young kids don't understand that portion. So, I'll give you an example. My kids, when they were when they graduated from 8th grade or they were picking their high schools,
Mm-hmm.
there was the schools that I wanted them to go to. I wanted them to go to the Lane Techs, the Whitney Youngs, the Walter Paynes.
Because
Yeah.
what they offer.
Exactly. So, and I'm like, I'm willing to do anything I can do to make sure you guys get there.
Yeah.
They were absolutely not. We want to go to this school. They go to Solorio, and they're like, we want to go here.
Sure is good.
Yeah. They're like, we want to go there because that's where our friends are going. And no matter what I did to
Dude.
explain them to them, I'm like, look, 9 times out of 10, your friends that you have in high school, you're not going to talk to once you're an adult.
That's true.
Like, there's the options that you will have 1 or 2 people,
Mhm.
but most of the time you don't talk to any of them. You don't. You just kind of you go your own ways. And I think I talked to more friends that I met at jobs
Yeah.
than I do from anybody
For sure.
from school. Like I can tell you that I know people who worked, at my first job. I'm not gonna consider the time in the military because that's a different bond.
Yeah.
So
That's a brother bond.
yeah,
right
that's a
there,
brother bond. That's different. But like when it comes to jobs, I have people that I've met that I consider closer friends that I
Yeah.
still talk to religiously, like you said, versus the people from high school. Those people, I almost cut completely ties for many, many reasons.
Yeah.
And I'm happy I did. But then again, retrospect, going back, it's like, man, I made so many decisions that I should have never gone that route. I should have just gone this, which is like what I try to teach my kids. So like, figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
And
but they also gotta learn as well. Like the only way to learn is just to stumble a little bit.
It's true, but I guess as a parent, you want to teach your kids to not stumble.
Yeah,
right. Don't look. I learned the hard way. You don't have to learn the hard way.
I agree.
Right. So, but honestly, they ended up choosing Solorio and top of their class.
Good.
My son does debate, so he's gone to states. He's gone to city.
What kind of debates has he?
They do. It's just debate. It's like debate club.
Yeah.
So they debate politics and stuff like that.
It's tough, dude.
Yeah, but I think his team, him and so they pair you up with another person.
Okay.
And his team won. I believe it was state last year.
There's competition for that.
Yeah, there's competition. Yeah, I mean like tough competitions, bro. Like,
hey,
I was like,
dude.
you know what? And so he got that, and he lost.
Have you been to any of his debates?
You know, they're weird. They don't allow like outside people to go view. It's like almost every closed circuit. So basically, your audience are other debate members and teachers, and then like previous debate students. It's a weird dynamic.
Are you serious? What's the whole point of that?
You know,
you gotta get the crowd in there, dude.
I thought so too. But you know what? At the end of the day, as long as my son gets a scholarship out of it, I don't care.
No, I agree, but you don't want to hear like hell yeah.
I want to, like, as a dad, like I want to show up to their things,
right.
you know. But I haven't been able. I do try to show up to like anything else, like if they have a play or whatever it is.
Do they play any sports?
They don't. Like my kids are anti-sport.
How do you
like,
feel about that?
I hate it. I hate it because I'm a very I love sports.
Yeah. You're a photographer for one.
Yeah, and they don't like it. But when my son started doing debate and then my daughter started doing debate a little bit, it made me happy. Right. Because sports, the important things about sports, to me, at least to me, the takeaway from sports, it's the leadership qualities. Right. Being able to, follow and listen, and then learning to lead.
There you go.
Right. It's all a trust. You can't lead if you've never followed.
Right.
So you have to learn that, and you have to be able to listen.
I mean, every team has a captain for a reason.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's hard to learn that just out in the street. It's hard. So I was like, you need to do something that's team oriented, where you can learn what it is to lose, what it is to win, how that feels, why you want to win and you don't want to lose.
Right.
And then you learn to follow, you learn to, to look at those leaders in front of you and take away the good and the bad and say, hey, maybe I don't like how he leads, but then when it's my turn to lead, I'm going to do this differently.
Right.
And when they join debate, they got that.
Okay.
Because again, it's a team effort to win. So they have to practice. My son.
So do they have debates like within their own group?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think right now he's partnered up with a freshman. So he, as a senior, my son's a senior. He has to basically, teach this freshman
the ropes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now he's in that leadership position, versus before he was, the follower. He was looking at the seniors, and some of my cousins.
I bet you hit him quick, didn't it?
Yeah. Now he's competitive, bro. When I tell you this kid is super competitive. He wants to win. He hates to lose. He can critique, and I'm like, okay, so everything I wanted to teach you in sports, you learned it there, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, he's using it. He's using the tools that.
Yeah. So that makes me happy. That means that he will be.
Dude,
good.
I just never knew was that.
That's a thing.
I just never knew it was that serious. Like I've heard of it like in school, like debate club and all that. But, like I never knew it was like state finals and all that.
Yeah.
For it, that's wild. Just having debates, that's crazy, bro. Honestly.
But so you go back, you graduate. You mentioned you played football. You wrestled. How'd you get into baseball? Did you play baseball in high school?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I played baseball at 8, and then I never stopped.
Okay.
I still never stopped.
Okay.
High school, I played all 4 years. I think, like I said, Morton was. They had 3 groups: freshman, sophomore, then varsity. And that was like the first time I've ever experienced like 3 group stages. Like I said, at CPSU they have JV or varsity. So that was freshman year. I was on JV, and then I think my coach forgot me because I missed the bus. He's all right. I'm gonna come get you. So he left. He never came back for me.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Hey, bro, it's like, hey, I was sitting there for like not even an hour, and then the varsity game was gonna start like in 30 minutes, and the coach for the varsity was like, he waved at me, so I went over. He was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I was waiting for my coach to come back. Guess never came back, you know." He was like, "What was the position you play?" I'm like, "Outfield." He's like, "All right." He's like, "Go warm up." Dude, I went to like right field, and we do like on the infield routine, practice routine, like hit the outfield, hit your cutoffs and all that. He hit me like a shallow ball that was like a liner, so I just ran and caught it. I just zipped it a second. He was like, "All right, bring it in." He stopped me. He was like, "You're on JV?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, not anymore." I was like, "What?" He's
Okay.
like, "Yeah." He's like, "The third jersey on." He's like, you can play in varsity. I'm like, "All right, I guess." So I was on varsity for like 2 weeks, and then the coach that I forgot about him, the JV coach, was like, "Yo, I need you. You gotta come back down." I'm like, "Wow, dude." I was like, you forgot about me. So yeah, so like I said, after I transferred, I thought it was gonna be the same thing at Morehead, but nah, it was they asked me what my age was and what year I was, like sophomore, and I was like 15, like 15 or 16. They're like, "All right, you gotta go with sophomores." I mean, unless you can prove that you were good to be on the varsity.
Mm.
But I think I was new. Not only that, I've seen the comp. I was like, okay, nah, I'm just gonna stay on the sophomore team. So, which even sophomore year, I've seen incredible speed, dude.
Yeah.
Velocity, like
I've
85, I think.
Yeah, I've gone to St. Lawrence to see their team over there, and like,
Bro, dude, I don't know what to feed these kids.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't know what,
I mean, again, I'm a CPS public school,
Yeah.
Kid. My kids go to CPS schools, but when I see these kids, like,
different breed. I'm
yeah,
telling
I'm
you,
like,
bro.
what is going on? Like,
Bro,
what?
Yeah, you gotta funny.
You got some Barry, so not some Barry Bonds, but what is it? Some Frank Thomas going on.
Yeah, Frank Thomas,
locker
Tony Gwynn in there. You know what I mean?
Some
Like,
Mark McGuire type of deals
bro,
going on
like,
there.
Like somebody, bro. Like I'm telling you, like it was just a big surprise and a big development for me.
Yeah,
changing conferences like that, and it's like you're a sophomore, you're throwing 85. I'm not sure if he's even pumping for it. Because he was just slinging it. A lot of these kids that do it like that were like from Lyons Township, OPRF, DGN, and like Riverside Brookfield.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, fuck, I gotta step my game up, And granted, like I was like almost the tallest one, like the fifth tallest on the team, dude. Out of like the 18, everybody was just like yee high,
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to these other schools, they're like 6 feet plus.
Yep.
And it's good and it's crazy, but yeah, it was a great experience being in that conference, honestly. But that's what really made me just like keep on going and playing baseball. That's probably the most baseball I ever played within those 2 years in high school.
So so obviously you play baseball now, but did you just fall in love with baseball at that point? That's kind of what you want to do, or how'd you end up picking baseball over football over wrestling? Once you got past high school, because you could do either all three of them. There's amateur football that I got friends who play that.
Well, I don't get paid enough to get hurt like that. There's no rules in there, dude. There is no rules. There's no penalties, no nothing. You get your knee taken out, you're fucked.
I mean,
you're done, dude.
It's true.
No insurance on that too, bro. You can't even go to work, so I'm not doing that. Wrestling was just. I mean, I know someone that goes to open mats in wrestling.
Uh-huh.
I just haven't done it in a while. I'll probably be rusty if I go back.
But you could
it's open though.
Start learning that, go into some jiu-jitsu, some Thai, and then next you know you're in UFC.
Nah, UFC's crazy. No, UFC's crazy.
I gotta give a shout out to my boy Jose Torres. He actually used to be in UFC. Now he is in Brave FC, which is basically a combat fighting promotion out of Dubai.
Brave FC.
Brave FC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
Dubai's
I mean,
wild.
I'm telling you, you might wanna.
No.
No.
I'm set. I'm set, dude. I got the job I want.
Tom is about to hate me. He's like, you trying to steer my guy away from baseball,
yeah,
man?
right. For real.
You're not welcome around here,
bro. I don't think I got hands like that's professional fight. I don't got hands like that.
I mean, you make a few $1,000s just to get hit in the face a couple of times.
I'm good, bro. They're gonna do more than that. Fuck, they're gonna have fun with me. They're gonna toss my ass around. You know what I mean? They're gonna treat me like Ben Arskin. Get knee in the fucking head trying to double shoot somebody, bro.
But so how'd you end? Okay, so you play on 3 teams.
Yeah.
How'd you end up on 3 teams? What? I mean, bad enough. Some people can barely manage one, let alone 3 in a job.
Man, three's actually taking a toll on me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, three's actually taking a toll on me. I mean, I wake up and like, fuck, on 3 teams, you know, especially every Sunday. I gotta like do my time schedule, but I joined the Braves like in 21.
Okay.
Like I said, I went to school with them, and I think I seen a picture one of my homies that I still talk to from our graduation class, and I was like, yo, well, like, what's going on? Like, you guys having a squad or something? I see you're on a picture, and like, I know him. You're like, yeah, come on, like, we're actually recruiting players, you know. So then I was like, all right, well, I thought he was bullshit, you know, but then we had to practice one day, and dude, it was like everybody that I knew. I'm like, no fucking way. I was like, dude, how long you been on this team? It's like, dude, we've been together for 3 years. I'm like, and you ain't fucking telling me? I said, like, this is bullshit. So I joined that team, and then I told them about Washington Park. Cause they were at Petrowski before.
Okay, that's Juarez, right? That's a Juarez.
I guess.
Thing.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people call it Juarez. I only know it by Petrowski.
Okay.
So they were there for like, I think, the 3 years that they were together, and I told them, I was like, yo, you ever thought about, you know, Washington? They're like, nah, like, how is it, you know, like, where is it at? How is it? And they thought I was talking about Jackson Park.
Okay.
So I used to play in Jackson Park too. And I was like, no, this is Washington. I was like, dude, it's like just like a bunch of like Mexican teams and all that. I was like, they get down for real. Like, it's great competition, honestly. Like, the fields do like are bad, but like they're tolerable, you know. So.
Oh, we're gonna have to come back to that. We're gonna have to come back to that.
So so they're like, okay, cool. So I guess my coach Timo went to the meeting, and I guess that was like the most teams he ever seen. He's like, all right, we're in. You know, we're in.
That was what sold him. Is like the most teams. Yeah, we got 24 teams right now here, and he's thinking about whether or not he wants to come to Blue Island. What's going on here?
Man, dude, I'm telling you, but yeah, bro. So we joined, bro, and after the first year, they're like, damn, you know, I think we had a 10-10 record. We made playoffs. We got knocked out in the first round. Then after that year, they're like, holy shit. Like, you weren't lying. I'm like, I told you I wasn't lying. Like, it's just not only the competition, like, it's just like, you know, the shit talking that's tolerable, you know, it's the games, the fans there.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, yeah, people cooking, the lady cooking tacos at the end of the game, people drinking. So it's what makes it all.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah, it is. It's a different vibe. Yeah. Like, you could play free, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they couldn't. I mean, you can do that in Petrowski, but it's like to a certain extent, you know. Like, you talk shit to somebody, it's like, what? I'm off the paw on you know. Like, they've told me a couple of times where they got checked and all that, like, just for wearing like the Braves hat, you know.
See, and that's why I don't venture to Petrowski,
bro.
I don't venture over there
either, bro. Me neither. And then they say like it's been a lot of drunks over there and all that. Like, the best thing over there was just a taco lady. Yeah, other than that, it was just straight bullshit.
So that's how you end up there.
Yeah.
How'd you end up? We'll go this route. How'd you end up on the Hitmen in Burbank?
I do my So I think when I left the Warriors last year, I was just hitting up teams, dude. Well, not like all of them, but like I think I hit up. Angel told me about the Hitmen, so I had an AC on Facebook in Bush.
Okay.
I sent them a message, introduced myself, and I told Oliver what I was doing and all that. And I think before the deadline last year, I guess like they missed it or something. So that's when I joined the Southsiders. But then AC hit me up. He was like, yo, he's like, we have a game today. This was like Saturday, dude. He's like, game against CPD. Like, it's at 4:30. I was like at home chilling. I was high, dude. I was like, what? He's like, dude, can you make it? I'm like, nah, wait, hold on. I was like, this is too fast, bro. Like, I was like, I'm not even warmed up. He's like, can you make it? And I was like, well, yeah, fuck it. Come on, let's go. So I went to Stella's real quick. Took like at least one round, and I went there, bro.
Wow.
So I joined them ever since, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they just threw me a jersey. So
then, now, how'd you end up on the Nats?
Oh, through what AZ?
Through AZ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, through AZ. I think after cause I wasn't even supposed to go. I didn't even know about it honestly until I think Andre texted me some random number. He's like, "Yo," he's like, "You trying to come to AZ?" But like it was a random number. I was like, I was working. I was like, "Hey, who the fuck is it?" Dude, like, I'm about to fuck around and say like, "Nah," like, I'm about to report you. But
Yeah.
I was like, "Who this?" And then he said it's Andre. And boo boo sent me the information. I'm like, and like I said, it was last minute. So like, thank God my job, my previous job that I was with at the time was like a lot more lenient.
Mm-hmm.
So they let me go. And that's where I met you and everybody. And then after AZ, they asked me like, "Oh, what you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess I bought the 3 jerseys. Well, I'm gonna join you now." Like,
Yeah. Oh,
I ain't buy the 3 jerseys, for no reason.
That's true. I
So,
mean, they ain't free. They ain't free.
No.
I'll tell you that much.
No,
so.
it wasn't free. But like, I don't like the team hop and all that because I'm just not that person, honestly. And I probably look like it, honestly, but I don't like
I
the
mean,
team hop.
playing on 3 different teams in 3 different leagues is not really team hopping because the only team that I know that's on would be on in both leagues is the Hitmen. That's it, right? Because Nationals. I mean, I guess I've heard. It hasn't been confirmed. I haven't asked the person, the man himself, but I heard that there was a Nats team who played in another version of the Nats who played in another league. Don't know, true or not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's beyond my knowledge too.
So yeah, I wouldn't consider that team hopping. Just say, hey, I want to play.
Well, because last year, like I said, I left the World mid summer, mid season, and then, like I said, that I think their Hitmen trade down because if their trade deadline didn't what's it called pass, then I would have been the Hitmen in Blue Island. But I said, I was told like their deadline passed, so I was like, well, I'm just not gonna finish out in Blue Island. So I was like, I joined you all, so thank God he let me join. And after that, like I said, AZ and 3 jerseys, I was like, well, I'm just gonna join the Nationals. So that was my adventure of 3 teams in 1 year.
So so you gotta answer this. You can't get out of this. You're just always. Yeah, I need a hook to be able to put on this video. Which of the 3 teams? Which one's your favorite team?
They're all unique in their own way. I like them all, dude. I like them all, dude. I love them all, bro. They're all unique in the same way. Like,
all right, well, talk to me. Talk to me what you like about playing on the Hitmen.
The Hitmen, it's just there's only like 3 young guys, a couple that are my age. Other than that, they're all like 30 plus, So it's great playing with them, dude. They're hilarious, dude. And the way they talk shit to each other, and it's just funny.
All right, and then the Braves.
I mean, I went to school with them, with all of them, like same thing, but we're all young. The oldest one on there is 30. Everybody else is just.
What do you like about the Nats?
They're just gentlemen.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, they're gentlemen, but they're all ages though, so we all just mingle,
It's true. Wow, look at this man just walking the line. He's like, man, I'm not gonna get baited into answering this question.
No, at that point, that's just like a death trap, I can't do it.
He's like, Thomas says, good answer. So like, let's look at some of the comments because I don't want to ignore. We got about 8 viewers, 13 comments. Let's see what people are saying.
Probably want to DFA by the.
We're gonna have to talk about this here in a minute. Let's see. Here we got. So Henry says, Tigers Indian game is great. You guys are
yes.
You guys watching this game? About that. And then Al says, we wrestled Morton and I folded Bobby Lopez friends.
What do you say?
He says he beat up your friends in wrestling back at Morton.
Oh, you probably did, but not my time though. I don't think he would. I don't think he'd beat that class.
You got Jet says, Bobby has taken me to Suplex City plenty of times. That's why I do his taxes now.
Dude, I love that man, bro. Dude, that's probably like the best baseball best friend, that I have in that league, bro. I love him, bro.
That's what's
He's a character.
Then you got Thomas saying clean uniform. And then Jess says, my dad told me don't follow my friends who went to Harvard because I'm not gonna fuck with them when I graduate.
Dude, I'm telling you, you said the most random shit ever, bro. You should see our message, bro.
It says it's true. I was the coach that forgot about him.
Who said that?
Jet. And then JB says, "Is like go JB one time now? Is like and he's asking when he's gonna get on the podcast because he's trying to talk his shit. I don't know who, bro. Don't get my house raided right now. Like, you might walk on my house. Like, let me talk to you, bro. JC's is looking at our podcast, so shout out to JC. Shout out to everybody who's watching the podcast.
Yeah, shout out JC, man.
Appreciate
That's
the
the
support
OG right there.
Appreciate the support. But so that being said, so you play catcher in outfield. Which one do you like the most?
Well, now I think I like catching more.
Like catching more?
Yeah. So during my whole even high school, I never played catcher up until men's league. Honestly, I was a center fielder throughout my whole career and all that. Until I joined Washington Park after I graduated with the Pirates, and they're like, "You play catcher?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm an outfielder." I'm like, "Well, we got 30 outfielders." I'm like, "All right, well, I guess I'll catch." Then after that, it was Jackson Park with the Giants. They asked me the same thing, like, "You catch?" I'm like, "No." But then I thought about it, like, you know what? Yeah, I do catch. So after that, I just became catcher, honestly. But I just noticed every men's league just needs a catcher, honestly.
You got to give JB some pointers because he was struggling out there on Sunday.
Was he?
JB about to beat my ass.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I know you ain't talking about that. He's like, put me on blast, dropping a fly ball out in right field, man. Just don't talk about that right now.
Nah, that's.
But
that was a great series. No matter what happened, whoever. I mean, I made mistakes too. I had a couple.
No. I'm talking about this past weekend, bro.
Oh.
Because you guys you were playing, but you were at Crestwood. So so JB was playing. JB was catcher for one of the games. So he.
JB.
Yeah. He was playing cat. He was catching for the.
Serious?
Yeah, I am dead serious.
He probably couldn't walk after, no?
He was hurt.
Yeah.
I'm sure if he's still in here, he'll talk. He'll tell him.
Yeah,
he's
dude,
like, bro, that's not an easy task. But and then
squatting's hard. And then you putting pressure on your ankles too.
Yep. And then I played outfield. I played right field for the Southsiders for their morning game.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And then I had to message my boy JB in the evening because
You see any action?
I did, and I felt bad. What I do. So I'm right field. We rarely see a ball out there, but the Michoacan had two right fielders, two lefties who could hit it there. So they're like, they're like, hey, Edgar, move this way. So I'm over there. Tell me why. The one time they hit it towards me. Actually they hit it twice, but the other one was a home run. So I got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But the one time that they did hit it towards me, I see the ball coming, and I swear, if I would have stood where I was at, I catch it.
Until I told you to move, right?
I moved. No, not because of them. I just thought that the ball wasn't gonna carry as far, and I took maybe 3-4 steps forward when I saw the ball coming, and it literally landed right where I used to be standing. Right, I just saw it go over my head, and I felt.
Was it dancing? Yeah, it was dancing. Right?
I was pissed. I was like,
dude, yeah, it will suck. Was it really high?
Yeah.
See, those suck,
it was. Dude. I mean, the dude smacked it up, and I was and it was coming. I see it.
Major league pop up.
Yeah, and I ran towards it, ran forward to catch it, and then I just see it go behind me.
God damn it!
I
don't bench me, coach.
I'm telling you, you're exactly. Luckily, it was only 9 of us, so you bench me. You're playing with 8 players.
For real, right? That's crazy, bro.
But I texted my boy JB in the night, and I'm like, bro, much respect to you, man. Actually, much respect to anyone who plays baseball. Period as a whole. Because me myself, for those who know, I just started playing. I'm new. I'm like I can understand the game, but I'm new. So I'm still learning, and I'm trying to run when I'm literally still crawling. Right. That's the best analogy to say. And when that happened, dude, I mean, it felt.
It's embarrassing, right?
Embarrassing.
And you had no fans there. Can you imagine with fans?
Yeah. There was people there.
Was there?
Yeah, and but it's a terrible feeling, especially because when you see that happen and you see the runners get all the way to second base.
Your mind's racing.
Yep. So thankfully, I managed to recover real quick at the ball.
Yeah.
I hit my cut, and it was only a double. That's it. got to second base, and then who was playing shortstop? I think it was Mike Fuentes. I think Mike Fuentes was playing
Okay.
shortstop during that game.
Yeah.
Next one, he hit a double play.
Okay.
Between him and TJ, they got a double play, so we got out of it without any runs being scored on us. Off of that, I'll consider that an error. I think it's in the book. It's not right because I didn't touch the ball.
Right.
But yeah, that was to me. It was like, man, there's so much appreciation. It goes every single time
It is.
when I go up there and I take a swing and I take a bat or I hit the ball. It's
No, it takes
so much love to
It
see it, like how you guys do it to that, even again to men's league, but I respect it, like, cause it's not an easy thing
Like,
to
can you
do.
imagine at a higher level?
Yeah, I mean the dude from
Oh.
Michoacan who was there at our game, that dude was pitching 85 consistently for the entire game,
Yeah.
and
That's awesome.
like
That's
that
awesome,
was I was just like, man, to be honest, the most probably hit at the batting cage is probably 65.
Mhm.
You know, and to see a dude pitch 85, we clocked him, so we knew he was throwing 85.
Once you blinked, it was there, right?
Yeah, it was there.
Dude, I'm telling you.
The one little smack I actually got on one of the balls, and then I ended up getting thrown out at first. He jammed me in, like it was an inside, but I think I had 2 strikes on me already, so I had to just kind of fight, and I swung at it, and I smacked.
Wait, who was the ump?
Who was umping? It wasn't JC. JC was playing first base. The infield umpire. Can't think of his name right now.
It depends on the ump too. Like if it was Simp or KP, I had to swing at
KP.
KP.
I think it was
Yeah,
KP.
you got to swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love KP. Don't get me wrong. KP is a great ump, but he
Yeah.
will ring you up on the close.
Yeah,
inside.
I think KP was. I think I love all the umps, and the more I go out, I get out there and get some swings in, the more I have appreciation for them.
Mhm.
And I think there were some questionable strikes that he gave me where I didn't swing, but at the same time, I learned, from following you guys, from following the Orioles, don't ever leave it in their hands. If you think that
You cannot.
like just swing at it.
It will ring your ass
Yeah,
out quick.
because before you know it, that's a strike. And I knew for a fact when that one that I was able to hit, I'm like, it looked, because the dude had a nasty slider.
Yeah,
nasty. That thing was like,
Jesus Christ.
So I saw it and
This
like,
guy come from?
I don't know, but that dude was nasty, and I hit it, dude. When I tell you I swung and hit the closer to the barrel on the bottom, and it rang up my hand so bad.
Stinged, right?
Oh
It
my
stinged?
god! I walked out, ran to first base like a little girl, just shaking my
Bro,
hands,
that
like, God damn.
Bro, that takes years to get used to, bro.
Yeah,
It
I
does.
bet, because I was like, damn. But
'Cause
then
even with the metal bat, dude, it's crazy with gloves on. Trust me.
I don't know how the dudes who bat with no gloves, how do they do it?
Oh, I be seeing him. I think his name's Aaron and Garibay.
Yeah, Aaron, Aaron does it. Shout out to Aaron. I think Aaron is on here. Nos saludos, Aaron, si estás viendo el stream.
Hell yeah, that's my boy. And
But yeah,
him and Garibay, the truth.
like how they do it with no gloves is beyond
They
me.
smack the shit out the ball.
But yeah, like it's crazy. I will say there, from the ones that he caught, either I swung at them and missed, or they were called strikes to me. There was probably one pitch, without a doubt, that I saw it and I knew it was a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could, one who is it? Dre, when we were we did a field of practice as before we went to AZ. He'd say, follow the ball, like track the ball down, like even if you don't swing at it, just make sure you're following the ball.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
You
and
see the ball, hit the ball.
I saw the ball come, and I literally, when I saw it right there, I knew it was a strike, and I'm like, damn, he got me, because it didn't look like a strike when I saw it coming. It didn't look like no strike, and then
What was it, an outside?
no, actually, it went up, so it was probably a curveball. I went up, and then at the end it came back down. And when I saw it, I literally saw it up high, and I'm like, that's not gonna cross the plate there. And then I saw it, and it just broke down, and it was just literally. If I would have swung at it, that's a good base hit.
Yeah.
Because it was like dead center, right across the plate, and dead center, just good swing. Get smacked. It's an 85. Just put your bat there, and it's gonna go somewhere.
Right.
And I was like, I looked at KP, and I was like, yep, he got me on that one.
He did his little yeah, 23, dude. I love him. Man.
He's like, he got me on that one.
Yeah, bro.
Much respect.
Was that the only breaking ball you seen? The curve or slider curve?
Yeah. No, he threw a lot. He was throwing a lot of sliders. That was probably the only one that was closer more to just a curveball. I don't think he threw. He threw two fastballs at me.
Yeah, I figured that.
And
Just by the way you swung, right?
yeah, because he threw because he knew that I couldn't hit the 85, and the one that I did hit it was a fastball on the inside.
Okay.
Because I moved it because since all his sliders were on the outside corner, I moved in.
Moved into the plate.
So when I moved in, he threw it inside, and I was like, well, I'm gonna swing at this. I don't care. Like I'll be.
It's a batting break, dude.
Yeah, you know what? I checked the bat, it didn't break. So Mike Fuentes broke one of my bats. He took it out there and smacked it. And he looked at me. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah, you break your bike, dog. That's why I was thinking positive. Bro.
he's like, what's your Zell?
Yeah, right. Everybody knows that's like the number one rule once you get somebody's. Well, if it's a wood bat, you break you by, bro.
You break you by. But dude, I'm telling you, I had such a good time. And that's not my first game, my first full game, but it is my first competitive game, I think, because we ended up losing. We lost 5-3, but
it's a close ass game.
The Mike Michoacan hit a walk off homer.
No.
Yeah.
Who? You serious?
Some older guy. Yeah, he hit
walk off homer.
A walk off.
And what?
A walk off 2-run homer to win again because we were tied. It was 3 up. And then at the bottom of the ninth, and I, who was it?
Hard part, you gotta love it.
Mike pitched. I don't know if he threw him a fastball or what, but I mean he hit it and that thing went gone. I think
over the net.
Over the net and everything. Like I mean he crushed it. So if you envision right field and center field, right?
Yeah.
You got that. Past that you obviously have the net, and then there's a T intersection. There's a street. It went like on the other side of the corner. Like he
boom that shit.
Yeah, he hit it out there, and it is what it is, right?
3-3 though, that's good.
Yeah,
that's a game.
Yeah, it was a close game. Mike went to hit a home run off his first at bat in the beginning of the first inning. First at bat. I think he had a 3-2 count. Smacked it.
He's the leadoff guy for you?
Yep.
Okay.
Smacked it out to the left field, and then who else hit one? I'm trying to think. I think the other runs were just scored off base hits and stuff like that.
You gotta love Hard Park, dude.
Yeah.
Like you see the field. It's like
I'm surprised how so many people love that thing. They probably love it because you can hit the dingers.
It's like, oh, it's not that big, but like, dude, that's the only field where I don't hit bombs. Like, I mean, I've seen people hit bombs. Like that's the only field I see the most contact hitting. Like you get a bomb here and there, and it gets you amped up and shit. Like, dude, I'm gonna hit a bomb, but then like you just hit like line drives, singles, grounders up the middle. You getting out. Then it just pisses you off. But then it gets like power hitter guys like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna go put this shit on fucking the laundromat, or the BDF place that's across the street.
Yeah.
So, dude, Hard Park is just lovely. Like, it's great.
So, give me some pointers, because, who is it? JP told me, he's like, you don't ever thought about playing first base? I'm like, honestly, I don't really. I don't want. Everybody wants to play first base.
Are you afraid of grounders?
Am I afraid of ground balls? No. You know what? I think there's more like they say the starting position for somebody starting is either first base or right field, right?
Right field.
And he's like, you never thought about first base? I'm like no, because look, at first base, everybody's already made the play. You just gotta catch the ball.
Yeah.
And if you don't catch the ball after somebody made the play, they're gonna be pissed at you.
You gotta run to that base to catch the play.
Yeah. And so I was like nah. Like if anything, like I will stick to right field. I feel like I can run and move ground to get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm no first base.
Maybe
a second base.
You got time to hit, like, to catch the ball in the outfield, unless it's like a line drive or something. Then you got to run. But if it's a pop up, you got time to get it.
So what type of tips can you give me as where should I be standing when I'm out there? Here's a question. I have a question for you, and this is something that I don't think anybody's really answered it yet to me. When you go out there, I typically just judge let's just use Hart Park as an example.
Okay.
When I'm out there, I just try to judge myself off of where I'm at in contrary to left field. I know he's usually a little bit more pushed back.
Like you line yourself up with him?
Yeah, kind of like distance wise. Mm-hmm. Never too far back, but how far into center should I be?
So, like it depends. Like I know all the teams and players, and like you gotta know the hitter.
Okay.
So that's first. Not only that, I mean you're in the men's league. I mean I expect the ball to be hit. I mean you have pitchers, but usually when I'm in the outfield, I'm standing in between. I play left for the left field majority of the time. I'm standing in between like short and third.
Okay.
And I'm right in the middle with the pitcher. I'm even with the pitcher, and I'm playing like almost not too close to the fence, but like I'm there.
Okay.
So that's where I usually play.
But that's mostly because people are gonna hit it to
yeah. You can always run into the ball,
Okay.
Like but you got to sprint to the ball, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm playing. I mean, that's where I played throughout high school and all that, and that's kind of where it is, honestly.
Okay.
But you don't want to be too far back, obviously, because they're gonna see it. They'll just hit shots or singles, shallow bloopers and shit. But that's usually where I'm always at. I mean, it depends how fast you are, honestly.
Yeah.
But if it's someone like you, I mean, you don't want to play 2-center. So if the ball's over you, then it's over you. But then you're gonna know next time, like, all right, well, this guy hit it over my head, so I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Yeah. I think I feel like some of the game for me has been a little bit of common sense. I just kind of because I've watched it, so I can kind of see where everybody lines up at.
But it's different when you play it, though.
Yeah, once you play, it almost feels like once you play the game, that everything you just forget everything.
But dumb, right? Dude,
you're just like, how did I forget that? Like, it's like I know it. How did I forget it? But So when I've been out there, I just try to line myself up like that in between first and second.
Yeah, that's the best. Just line up with the pitcher.
And then I think what I learned from my takeaway from this past game is exactly just that. I'd rather be further back and sprint to it than be in the middle and then have to run back.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, my coach always told me you'd rather be beat with the ball in front of you than the ball behind you.
Yes. And that was my big takeaway. After that, I was like, look, I think where I was at, even though the ball would have landed exactly where I was standing, had I not misjudged it, I think if I would have been further back, I would have seen that it was going to land there, and I would have ran into it because that was my instinct. Instinct was to run forward.
No, so your instincts your first step should be back.
First step should be back. Not like
back pedal, but your first step should be back, read it,
and then go.
Yeah.
So I think for that, like my first instinct was to go, and that was where I messed up because I saw it after when I took the 3 steps, the ball was coming so fast.
3 steps, too.
Yeah, 3 steps.
That's a lot.
Yeah, when I took 3 steps and I can, that's when I saw it and I'm like, oh, it's gonna land behind me. And that's when it beat me. And I got to take my 2 steps back and then pick up the ball and hit the cut. But it was learning. It's like JB. They tell me it's like next time just play back, more back, and just watch the ball. And then, walk up to it.
Nah, literally. Yeah. Yeah, but don't forget that first step. First step got to be back.
First step got to be back. Okay.
Be back, read the ball, then either you got to run in and attack or just stay there,
Okay.
Just chop your feet.
Because, never again. I mean, I'm sure it's going to happen many more times.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like.
But that was like, damn, like, it hurt my soul.
Yeah, I mean, like, even what I just told you, some people are going to hit over your head.
Yeah.
You got your great hitters, but, like, growing up, I've always been told, first step should be back and have the ball in front of you no matter what. So, I mean, that's the only thing I can give you. I mean, if you have a strong arm too, that plays a big factor. You can probably play a little deeper.
No, I can definitely hit the cut. I definitely cannot throw anybody out from
right home.
Yeah, nah, not happening. Nah, bro, not happening. I do have to do some drills though. I'm gonna be doing some strength drills, like starting now.
Well, really, it's
with the heavy ball.
Yeah, plywood drills. Plywood, yeah.
Yeah, just so it's like it's like you'll start seeing it right away. So one of my guys was gonna be going to D-bat with me, and hitting me, getting me on the road with that. He's like, he's like you'll before you know it, you'll be able to hit those.
Dude, your arm feels like a slingshot. Yeah. Dude. It's J-bands, and I do J-bands, long toss, and that heavy ball.
Okay.
And I'll do more for like a slingshot after.
Yeah, he's like, because he told me, he's like, dude, I used to be able to on one end of the field and just chuck it to you like nothing. He's like, so if you can't do that, he's like, I'll get you there. He's like, it just takes a little bit of time and.
No, give it time. You can probably throw a football field length. It's possible.
So, but it's exciting, dude. To me, it's like now I see why you guys.
Dude, I'm telling you.
My goal for me for next year is to play in a weekday league. I want to play in a weekday league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at Burbank, or
I keep telling Al here, to
Burbank is hard
to start up a weekday league here, like dude,
in Blue Island.
In Blue Island, come on, do a weekday league. He's like, he's making up all these excuses why we can't do one.
He wants to, man. He loves it. I can tell he loves it.
But you know, I'm like, man, like we need to have one here. But
Or at least weekday games.
Burbank, I do have a couple of people that I know that they play there, and then
Do that competition.
one of my friends sponsors the Windy City Stars.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I know. Those guys.
yeah, not that he's gonna make any specific guidance. You still gotta show that you can be on the team, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it with the Hitmen too. You gotta come to the sponsors.
Yeah.
Which I do after every game. We all do.
and then but who else invited me somewhere? Bobby from the Blue Jays.
Big Bobby.
Yeah, he told me to if I wanted to go out to, I think he plays in Tinley.
I've heard of Tinley.
Yeah, he said he plays in Tinley.
Isn't that where the Boletos are from?
No, Piletos are from here. Like
Are
what,
they?
yeah, they're a new team. I was talking to one of the main guys. So
I was too.
he said he started the team off by basically they work at one of the pallet factories that's on 128th or something.
Of course. That's how it all starts.
So they kind of wanted to get together and play some baseball, and that's how they ended up being in the tournament. But no,
They told me they're out of Tinley.
the Indians are from Tinley.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got confused then.
The Indians are
Alright.
from Tinley. So yeah, so like I just want to play. I just want to get out there. Like I said,
They got a great fan base.
yeah.
Yeah. It's probably like Rodeo all over again. Dude, I'm telling you.
No way.
Dude, I'm not even lying to you, bro. It's packed. That stance was packed.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean,
No,
I think every
you know
team
what I mean
here-
by Rodeo's fan base.
yeah. Well, I mean, they're
They're
huge.
different.
They're just different. They're like they'll throw you off
I
your
love
game.
them. Dude, I love playing against them, dude. It's amazing, bro. It's not so much of just like, I mean, they make it a great game too, but it's like they get a hit, their fans goes nuts. Dude, they get a strikeout, the fan goes nuts. Then you're sitting there like, fuck, like, gotta step my game up, like I love playing against them and all that.
So which one from? Okay, so we talked about your the three teams, and you kind of like didn't want to choose a team.
I love them all, dude. Like,
All right, but okay. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Go this route just because we're live on Blue Island. But from the three leagues, which league do you enjoy the most?
That's tough. Well, it's between Burbank and Blue Island. I'm gonna say Blue Island.
Blue Island.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Blue Island.
Well,
But Burbank is close.
Burbank's
Really
a good
close.
league.
Burbank's really close.
Me and Alvaro, who was our guest last week, we talked like nothing bad to say about
No.
Burbank whatsoever.
It's ran well.
It's very
organized
mhm.
properly. Probably it's just like Blue Island.
Yep.
The way it's ran and all that.
But what sets Blue Island apart from the other two?
It's, I mean, obviously different ballparks.
Mhm.
There's great rules, plenty of umps, and this stadium, Ozinga
The stadiums
Yeah.
is the stadium for
Yeah.
stadium for you.
stadium. But it's just it's just great overall. Like I probably know everybody now in the league
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa. So it's just a great league all in all. Like there's no fighting. I mean, there is like talking shit, but like we all know how to tolerate it, But it's just great great like fight, like no fighting, and it's organized well.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you
true.
don't see nobody get thrown out, dude.
No, rarely. I don't think.
Or fights,
I don't think I heard about anyone getting thrown out this year.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
That
like-
might have set a record.
Last year, I did know a couple of people got thrown out. Not on the teams that I was with. But
No,
on
I'm
other
sorry.
Teams.
TJ got thrown out this year.
This year?
Yeah,
Damn.
but he paid it quick though.
Damn, TJ, really?
Yeah, you did. I forgot about that.
You got yourself. Oh, he got thrown out during one of the Nats games, didn't he?
Yeah, the doubleheader.
Yeah, damn, bro. See, messing it up for us right now, man.
That's right. That's just one though.
Much
Dude,
love to you, brother. Much
you
love to
wouldn't,
you, TJ.
dude, you wouldn't believe in this thing, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yes, but yeah, that's true. Like, no, even I think the teams are pretty level headed, and I think the coaches and the players understand the responsibility that they all have in the league.
Yeah. I just think it's that 250 that stops everybody.
Yeah, nah. Honestly, I don't think
No,
it's
it
the money.
does.
No, because I've seen and have heard some people say that. Some people, they don't care. They'll pay the $250. That's one.
I don't know.
And there's other people who says like, okay, so
That's wild, dude.
you're gonna find me $250. I just won't come and play your league, and I'll just go play somewhere
Well, you
else.
just fucked your team.
That is true, but some people are what do you call that? Some people are egotistic and they don't care about the team. They just care about themselves, right? But here, I think it's a lot of self control from the players themselves. And I've told people, I tell them that yes, the president represents the league, but you as a player represent the league, and
there's a lot of great players.
Yeah, and if you
league.
anything that somewhat than you do, people are watching. People are watching, especially
word gets spread.
Right now. I have to say that the way the league is and how popular it is, and how a lot of teams want to come play in Blue Island, and that's the truth. That's not me trying to hype up Blue Island. It's the truth.
No, you see it.
There's a lot of teams from other leagues who say we want to go play there.
Yeah.
Whether it's because of the stadium games, whether it's because of the competition, whether it's because of the way it's being run.
I just think you get your money's worth.
Exactly. So people are watching.
And this is the only league I know that has insurance. Dude, I've never heard of that. And once I found that, I'm like, insurance? That's it. If I ever get hurt, I'm doing it during the game.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I know you had to hear that, but dude, that's it. If I break an arm, that's just gonna have to wait till Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm telling you, man.
But the what was I saying? So like the league cares, and the players they care. They're not gonna make the league look bad. Because they see all these people are looking at it. They want you to fail.
Yeah.
I try to tell people, like, hey, all these people are watching. They're just not watching because they want you to succeed. They're jealous. They're jealous of teams. They're jealous of the league. They're jealous of everything that the league has to go. So with that being said, nobody has to walk on eggshells. Nobody walks on eggshells for anybody. But be mindful that everything you do on and off the field when you're in the vicinity, like that, people know.
No,
Don't he play for Blue Island? That's what Blue Island's about, like that. And
no,
you don't want to.
Yeah, you can tell. That. You can tell by honestly, it does.
Plus, like, I mean, there's so much responsibility. Like with the stadium games, like there's rules that we have to.
You cannot mess that up, dude. You cannot. If you mess that up, Jesus Christ, dude, I think you just messed it up.
I can only imagine, like, what, or like, I mean, Al's here. I wonder what Al would do if if somebody messed that up. I was like, "Ooh, he's coming. He's having down on that team."
Not only Al, just the whole league, because like they could just say like, "Okay, well, we're not gonna, no more games,
no more stadium games,
yeah, no more stadium
because of so and so."
Yeah, that's it, dude. You're fucked.
Dude,
get the whole league on you, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Bad juju.
Yeah, it is.
But let's see. We got more comments here. We have. Let's see. So JC says definitely waiting for the moment, Edgar, with the handshake. He wants to come on the podcast. Just says the guys with the band with no goals were construction or just got out of a mental institution. No in between.
Hell no, that's funny.
Then we have Al says hot stove. Where's Bobby playing next year? His agent was spotted near Durango's Tacos.
Ooh. Which agent?
I don't know. Bro, you tell me. He's like.
I'm thinking about MSL. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, you thinking about you trying to leave us for MSL?
No.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. D from Elite is hitting you up. What's his name? One of the guys at Elite.
I don't know who's Elite.
You know? Okay, you don't want to know Elite.
Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. But I've been looking at it.
These guys gonna come hunt me down too. Throwing shade at teams I don't even know,
bro. Right? I just been looking at it. Honestly, it looks great.
We have Delaria. These Delaria. Do you know who that is?
Who?
These Delaria. Are there any former pros in any of the leagues and tournament? He's got no picture on him.
Let me check my.
These Delaria.
Not even my family.
Funny story. He messaged me asking about how many
it's a
teams.
dude?
Yeah, I don't know who he is or who she is, but they did message me in the league page asking how many teams were in the tournament, but I don't know who they are. But if you know, your guess is as good as mine.
Let me see who we're talking about. You said D Delaria?
These Delaria or Delaria? Yeah, Delaria.
Dolores?
No, I don't know. Then we got Chatiros Garibay says, "Mándame un saludo, Bobby," and he blows you a kiss, bro.
Bro, hey, shout out Garibay though, man. He gave me after one of my games in Azteca. He gave me one of his pants when he played pro ball over in Mexico.
Oh wait, he played pro ball in Mexico?
Yeah.
No way.
He has the pants.
I mean, I can get pants too,
I don't know, but dude, I love them. Those pants are legit. I mean, they have to be
interesting.
Legit,
that's pretty cool.
That's my assumption. Like, I don't think you get these pants anywhere. dude, they're perfectly fitted. I was like,
Wow.
are we the same size here? Like the sponsors on the leg and all that. They're gray. I haven't took them off. I've been wearing them since when I've been playing it with the Hitmen.
Then we got Al says he's actually responding to these. He says just all of them have ex-pros to a certain extent, which is true. We do a lot of the teams do have at least one or two people who played at some type of level. You know,
I feel like it shouldn't matter though. I mean, let them in.
You know,
Why not? It's great competition.
Then we have agents are watching and Jess is promoting insurance fraud on a Facebook Live.
You might get cut off next time. I'm telling you, man. Bear down, Jet.
Rich is asking, didn't we lose Joliet Stadium? I don't think we lost Joliet.
Did we? No, we had it last year.
We had it last year. I think we just I mean, I could be wrong. All right, this is just an assumption. This is not anything. An assumption. I think we just didn't go to Joliet because of the distance, because it was just far, and a lot of teams just couldn't go out. The same thing with Impact. It's like we can get it.
Oh my god, dude!
But
I don't know who we were supposed to face, but I think once we found out, they said like, "No, we ain't got no players." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? This is like Little Wrigley, like, dude, Impact, dude. Are you serious?"
I think one of the first stadium games I was gonna go to was gonna be at Impact, and I was like, "Where is it?" Like, man, dude, the trap, and I think those games are like at 5:00.
Yeah, it was
during the
dude.
week. I'm like,
It
dude,
was
that's brutal. How are you gonna get from the city to out there?
I even asked to get out of work early. Dude was like, "Why?" I'm like, "I got an important game."
That's dedication. Al says, "Boo, Bobby got asked to play for semi-pro at MSL." I know who he's throwing shade at.
I'm not gonna say who, but
yeah. And then he did answer. He says no. Just the schedule for Zynga had mostly Sundays, which is perfect. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, like so.
Yeah, that's great.
Because I think of Zynga, that was the reason for it.
I think last year Impact was on a Wednesday. But it was like 5 p.m.
Impact games were like Wednesdays, I think. The Joliet Stadium, that one games were I think a Thursday there. Yeah, it was ugly.
That's ill.
Yeah, ill.
You know, that's ill.
Because I did go to one there.
I can do it for Burbank, but that's like 15 minutes for me. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, that's Juliet.
Daryl Robbins says, Bobby, why you still haven't joined Death Row Records White Sox?
Y'all don't need me, man. You guys are two Pete's. What else do you guys want? Congratulations to them, man. I've been knowing Vic and Daryl, I guess, over there in Jackson Park.
Wait, are you trying to chase rings, you know?
Nah.
Okay, all right.
No, I just been knowing him for that many years. When Daryl was on the west side and Vic had the loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the MLSBA. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it.
That's Mid Suburban.
No, Metro.
Suburban.
Yeah, this was.
It's the other one. When I had to do research, and I gotta see who the competition is as I'm promoting.
Well, it was only like, I think the most I ever had was like 10 teams.
Yeah. It was a smaller league.
Yeah. It was great.
Gary says, pregúntale si ya está listo para ser mi catcher el próximo año. What team does he play on?
Who's that?
Gary Bay.
Oh, Gary. That guy is Puerto.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And south side is for Blue Island. But
okay. He says if you're trying to go be catcher for him. Look at that. No.
I'm with the Braves. How am I gonna do that? I can't do that, man. Been with this team for so long.
Jet says bear down, and then Al just says Impact is tough because of the start time, which is 5:00.
I agree. I agree. Oh, that's a great decision,
dude. But okay, all right, dude. Here's a tough one for you. What if Thomas brings Braves over to Blue Island?
You're gonna ask me something like that.
What you doing then?
I mean, it's. I mean, I'm loyal. So I've been with them for so long, honestly.
It makes sense.
You know, I just can't just up and leave on them like that, you know?
Yeah. It makes sense. And I've reached out to Thomas. I think you guys as a team, as the Braves, would be a great addition to the league overall. You guys, I've seen the games that I went to. You guys played.
You've seen them, dude.
Yeah. So you guys are literally, and even going back to last year when you guys played fall ball there, you guys were good. You know, that's the first time I heard about the Braves, and then it's funny story. You know, funny story on my phone. Your profile picture it's not a picture of you wearing a Nats uniform. It's a picture of you wearing the Braves uniform last year.
Yeah, I know you're
Yeah.
DJ. Actually, like, who took you that picture? I'm like, you did, bro. I'm like, you took that. You're like, really? I'm
You know,
like, yeah.
hey, I gotta be like, whoa, what's going on here?
For real, right?
But
Yeah, me scared. I'm like, what the fuck? Who did take this picture, dude? I was like, what's going on?
but yes, so yeah, I told them, you know, you guys should come back over here. You know, I'm not trying to hear openly recruit teams, but I low key am because only because I see
Isn't there
the,
like a
the
waiting
competition. Is there a waiting list? I don't know. Only Al can answer that. I'm only just saying that I think you guys, the team as a whole, would be a good. There's other teams in Washington Park, who
I mean,
honestly would be great.
it's whatever they want to do. I mean, whatever they want to do, I'm with. I mean, they asked me, they're like, well, how's the games over there? You know, like, oh, how'd your game go and all that, you know?
I think you guys would appreciate.
We're all.
Thomas would love the fact that everywhere he goes, there would be a fence.
Oh, dude, our players are haters, man. Our guys. I mean, you've seen it.
Yeah.
Have you came to our spring training?
I did. I did. I told him. I mean,
did you watch us?
I watched a couple of your games, and I've seen you guys play. I watched
During the spring
Park.
tournament this year.
During the spring tournament, no, I only shut up to the end.
Our guys had a field day. I think just 2 players. Shout out my guy Biggie and Mike Mo, but then Mike Mo I think had 1, and then my boy Biggie had 3.
See,
and 3 crucial ones too.
And that's the power of having a fence. You know, when like Washington Park,
these guys hit bombs.
Just go deep. You know, if one, like you said, half the battle is knowing the player, right? And if you know that dude can hit dingers, what do? Just move back.
You can back up as far as you want. But then as a batter, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Gotta leg this out, you know?
Yeah, so it's
But yeah, for our hitters on our team, which is majority, they would love it.
Well, hopefully you guys come back. Hopefully you guys can make it over here. You guys should have joined the fall classic. Did you guys not want to join? Or what happened there?
So like I said, we're a collective group, and we do a lot of like polls. You know, I think as a team we just decided to like, all right, we're just gonna enjoy the off season. You know, like
it makes sense.
Dude, we've been playing since like this.
Oh yeah, because you did the spring. So
after that, we've been playing nonstop up until like September.
Yeah, but I mean, like
September, bro.
These guys got 2 more weeks of baseball.
Yeah,
most of the guys. Yeah, 2 more weeks, because you got this weekend, and then next week it would be championship and that's it.
But now they want to enjoy it. Like I said, we're young. We drink a lot. I was just we invite people to watch UFC or football and.
Well, I hope I'm gonna have to tell Thomas, where's my invite, bro?
Dude, you said you were busy, man. Well, yeah, no, like I said, it's a great collective group. I mean, like I said, we're young. I'm pretty sure you're doing the same thing in your 20s, going out.
Nah, you know what I was doing in my 20s? I was climbing mountains in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you were extending your kill confirms.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't get to enjoy it till I came back, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh yeah.
But so what's next for you? What's next for the team? For what do you guys? What any changes for next year?
We're working on. I mean, obviously we're recruiting, but that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on new uniforms. I think the idea is we like the gray. Some of them do like the white and like the gold lettering.
Okay.
We thought about cream, but then we figured like, well, we have to wear cream pants. I feel like that'd be hard to get.
Dude, what are the Brave City Connect jerseys like?
They're the Hank Aaron theme. So they're white with a little A, like lowercase a.
Oh, okay.
Blue. And I don't think we want that.
Yeah.
I mean, the gray looks sick. I don't mind the gray or the reds, the red uniforms or the blue one, but I think we're gonna go. I'm not sure, but I think they like the white jersey and the gold lettering. No, like during the All-Stars, I think it was like 22. It might have been 22.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the way. Yeah, like I said, just recruiting and all that.
Any missing? What missing pieces do you think you guys still need to put in to get?
I mean, honestly,
because you guys were pretty hot this year, and then somehow somewhere towards the end, you guys kind of hit a slump, right?
Yeah, I mean, like this year, I think we started off with like 20. Injuries hit us, and some of them hit some of our players bad. You know, I mean, like I said, like I think most people don't understand. It's like I understand, like some people do have the passion for it, but it's the at the end of the day. Like it's a pay to play, not paid to play. So you're just doing this out of your own time. I know people got like parties, birthdays, vacations. So really, I really like to do this to take time. So I don't blame anyone for like not showing up. Like that played a part too. So I think more depth we're looking for, because you can't go wrong with depth.
No.
You know, and more arms too.
Yeah, you can never have enough of that.
No.
So
Yeah.
it makes sense. Well, hopefully you guys make a deeper run next year and, you know, get more consistent. Injury, you can't avoid injuries.
No,
that's one of those things that's just, it comes with the territory.
But that's the thing
game,
though,
right?
like when it comes with insurance, you know, like
it's true.
Some of our players, they get hurt during the season, and I'm not sure if they took care of it or not. But I did tell them, I do, like, I bet, you know, if you got hurt in Blue Island, though, all you gotta do is just tell the league president and work something out. Depending on how serious it is, obviously, you know.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but yeah, definitely.
They were up against it too.
It is
like insurance.
It's a big thing. So
it is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just get your money's worth.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
I mean? Like Stecca's great. Competition just fields are terrible.
All right, man. So we're reached about an hour mark right now. So we're gonna wrap it up. So gotta thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You know, coming on the show is I hope you had a good time. Like I said,
I did,
got to chit chat, got to interact with everyone on here. For all of our viewers, I think at one point we had like 12 or 13 viewers. You know, thank you for coming on and supporting us and watching through the whole episode. Try my best to kind of interact with everybody's comments here. If not,
I forgot. Hold on.
What's up?
Hey, shout out Spangler. Happy birthday to my boy.
Oh, it's his birthday?
Yeah, he did. Turned 22.
Happy birthday, man. Spangler. League MVP.
League MVP. Dude's a stud.
But thank you, everyone. Tune in next week. Same time, 7:30 on Thursday. We will have another guest next week. So stay tuned for that. If anyone who wants to come on the show, wants to share something, hit my DMs, message me.
I think it might be blowing up now. Dude.
Hit my DMs and we can work something out and see when we can get you on the show and share your story and tell us about yourself and get to know you a little bit more. Other than that, thank you, everyone, and make sure to, if you also, FYI, if you're not following or subscribing to the YouTube page, just look up Second City Life and make sure you give me a sub there.
Okay.
Appreciate it. So this will actually go on to YouTube from here.
How long does it take to upload?
I'll upload it. It'll probably be uploaded tomorrow onto YouTube. Okay. And then but yeah, appreciate a sub for everyone who's watching. Make sure you go on there, and then till the next time.
Oh yeah, brace country, bear down.
Peace out, everyone.